Pete Daddy here, and today is the day for the ShapeShifters promo from FIFA 20. So I thought we'd go and take a look at all the players from the ShapeShifters team, see if any of them are worth it. It's kind of a neat promotion in a way, but I feel like EA is really trying to milk us by recycling a lot of players. But we'll get into that in just a minute. First, it said that I have a new, I guess this is the loan player. They were teasing something about logging in and getting a loan ShapeShifter. So let's see who we can get from the loan. Would love to get that Messi to play. So nothing super exciting here. Atal kind of looks really interesting. You know, this was one I was going to highlight here in a minute, but he's a striker from Ligue 1. He wouldn't be as easy to link as Yedder, but you see there he's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and with his boost here, he may be as good as Yedder. You know, you never know until you play with him in game, but just looking at these stats, I mean, 97, 93, that's faster than Yedder. 97 attack positioning, 91 finishing, you know, shot power would really be boosted. Hey, Blue Flare, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. The 89 agility, you know, you put a sniper on this card or even a Deadeye if you wanted to boost his passing. This card looks like it'd be pretty monstrous. But again, you never know till you get him in game. The downside is he's not French, so he's not quite as easy to link, but that one does look pretty nice. So I'm thinking I may take the Atal because that was one I did want to try out. So let's take him. The Lucas Moura is also interesting, but for me, it's kind of, I wish we would have got this maybe 2 months ago. Everyone loved playing with Lucas at the beginning of the year, but you know, he's kind of passed us by, so I'm glad he's back out there. But there's so many good right wing options or right mid options from the Premier League. Like we just got that Daniel James for free, which is a similar card to this. I love Lucas, but you know, as far as taking him, I think I'm just going to pass. Mahrez looks cool too, but let's just take Atal. I really want to try him out, see what he can do. So we will practice with him at some point in time. So it's nice that they are giving you a loan. I felt maybe they should do that for each one. You know, it's not going to kill anybody if we get a 5-game loan of somebody. So, you know, maybe for every promo we should have something like that. So, and then let's take a look at our objectives. We have somebody really awesome in objectives this time. We have the Acuna ShapeShifter as a CM. Now, a lot of people, when I was looking on Twitter, were slightly upset because Acuna did have a footmas card. And I don't remember, was he a left back? Oh, sorry to hear that, Blue Flare. Well, I'm glad you're back. And so anyway, we've got Acuna out here. And, you know, I just don't know, you know, what to think exactly. I think this is an amazing card, but I do understand the people that are slightly upset about that this is also kind of a recycle of a footmas card. But he doesn't look that hard to get. It's a finesse goal with Argentinian players and 3 separate squad battle matches on world-class difficulty, so you know that's going to be easy to get. You get a 7-match loan of him. Low-driven goal and 2 separate rivals matches with Liga NOS players. Does not have a win condition, so that is really nice. Midfield Maverick assists 2 goals using midfielders and squad battles, so that's going to be really easy to do. Assist a goal with the through ball and 3 separate rivals wins. That should not be too hard. Getting an assist with the through ball is not that hard. It's that lobbed through ball that can be a little bit difficult at times. So I'm really happy that the through ball is there, or that it's just the through ball and not the lob through ball, and it's fine that it's with wins. And then scoring 10 and separate rivals wins using Argentinian players. So this one shouldn't be that hard. There's enough good Argentinian players. You know, if you have Messi on your team, this shouldn't be a problem. It's just more, do you even want to play 10 rivals games to have to win 10 times in rivals? But to get this Acuna, I think it would be worth it. He's not the easiest person in the world to link, but I think he's going to be worth trying to get into somebody's team. So we will see what we do with Acuna when we get him. And then it looks like you can get another lone ShapeShifters player. They played 2 games with a ShapeShifter player in the starting squad, so I guess that's maybe why they gave us a lone player, so we could do this. So if we put that Atal in our starting lineup, then that will score 4 goals and assist 2 goals. So this should be very easy. As long as we start Atal in 2 games, we should get this, and we'll have another lone ShapeShifter player. So that'll be pretty cool. And then as far, we do have a pretty interesting SBC today as well. It's a Henrikh Mkhitaryan. So he has really gotten a nice boost here. Now he's got a 5-star weak foot, which is one of my all-time favorite things, and he has some super epic stats. Like if you look at here, 88, 87 pace. If he's going to be in the mid, then that's plenty enough space or enough pace. If you're going to have him wide, you may want to boost his pace a little bit. But his shooting is nice. I would maybe like to see his shooting boosted a little bit, especially if you're going to have him really in attacking positions. Passing is pretty nice. The only thing he's a little bit weak on is long pass as far as what I'm looking at. His dribbling is nice. So, overall, this card is really strong, especially for a 5-star weak foot. I don't know, I'd kind of put him, it's kind of similar to that Eriksen card that just was released in a way. He's going to have a little bit more pace than Eriksen, but he's got that 5-star weak foot. His passing, excuse me, his passing is not going to be as strong as Eriksen's, but he's going to be able to do a lot of things for you. So I, excuse me, and can't talk right now. So I do think that this Mkhitaryan card is a really nice card. He is, let's see what his updated price is. I want to say it was 285 squads, which is probably around 150,000, and only one of them required a team of the week. Not huge chemistry, but let me just see what it is going for on Footbin right now. So the Mkhitaryan, yeah, 158,000 coins. So that, in my opinion, if you can put him in your team, is not the worst price in the world. You do get back a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Prime Electrum Players Pack. So that's not the best packs in the world. But again, it's not that bad either. So to get this Mkhitaryan card, I think he would link really nice. 5-star weak foot would be a nice player to have into your team. So now let's take a look at the Shapeshifters team. So you'll see there we have Atal now with our loan version. So we have on the Shapeshifters team, we'll just go over it real quick. We've got Messi as a center forward. Now the only thing about that is the one really good thing about Messi is that when you have him on the right, you can put him in that 4-5-1 formation and link him really easily with Nelson Semedo, or if you have Zanetti, then you don't have to worry about having any other La Liga players or Argentinian players. So when he's out here in the middle of the park, then he's going to be a little bit harder to link just because, there's not, there's other people to link him with, of course, but it's just nice when he's on the right that you can just do that one perfect link with him and have him out there. So that's the only downside about this Messi. Now, I do think they did change something else. So he's still left-footed, but instead of medium-low work rates, he's high-low work rates. So that's kind of interesting in a way. I do like that, although, I always was kind of scared of medium-low people. But Messi this year just plays absolutely amazing. So I'm thinking with him being at high-low, it's going to be really nice. Hi, Blue-Eyed Girl. Hi, Rustic. Kondogbia is actually one that I'm really excited about. I think he's going to be a monster, actually. He's been one, if you just look at his strength, and I just want to compare it to someone else. Look at Idrissa Gueye. Look at his strength as a center back, 72 strength. So in my opinion, that kind of kills him in a way. It's almost like a glorified CDM. For me, Kondogbia is one. I think you're right on the money, Rustic. I think Kondogbia is one that's going to be a monster as a La Liga center back. He's going to have really strong pace. Look at his agility still. His agility is much higher than like a Varane. He's still going to have pace. I think I would definitely put a shadow on him because his physical is already so high. So that would make him 88 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. So he'd be very, very rapid. But his defending would be amazing. That strength of 97 just feels like he's just going to muscle people right off the ball. He's 6'2", medium high work rates. So I do think that Kondogbia is just going to be an absolute monster card. This is one that I was going to point out that was on my radar. Rustic is right on the money here finding this one. 86 reactions, 87 composure. This just is a really, really strong card. I would definitely like to try him out and see how he's going to be, but just looking at his stats here just looks absolutely monstrous. Great passing as well. His shooting is not bad for a center back. I hardly ever think of a situation you need him to shoot. But this guy would be a monster as a center back. And he's also someone, I haven't played with him much this year. Maybe I had him in one draft early in the year. But those of us who played with him last year in FIFA 19, he's very stout in game. He's just like a monster in game. So I think he would be an amazing center back. Oh, thank you so much, Rustic. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then this Atal, we talked about a little bit when we got him as a loan version. I do think this Atal would be a monster card. I'm almost thinking he'd be along the lines of a Ben Yedder in a way. It's really kind of crazy because he's going to have that 5-star weak foot. He's got the agility. It's not quite as good as Ben Yedder's, but it's still really nice agility, nice balance. He's got the passing's not going to be quite as good, but he's got shooting. So, I don't know exactly how we'll play, but I'm excited to try him out, see what he is going to do. So I'm excited to try out this Atal. Then we get over here. Now, this is the one I'm most disappointed about, and it's because I did the Ben Yedder Player of the Month card. And then, like a day or two after it ended, I'm not sure exactly when it ended. It was just a couple days ago. I did them several weeks ago. But now they released this Ben Yedder right wing. And so he gets like a +2 upgrade. So you feel like you've got the best version of Ben Yedder. And then immediately they put him out there. So this is what I was talking about. I guess let's talk about that a second. We've got Ben Yedder. We are so many recycled versions of cards here. We've got Ben Yedder, who's had numerous cards. We've got Atal, who had a Footmas card. Messi's had numerous cards. Marcelo had a flashback card. David Luiz had, I think his was a player moments, whatever. It's all basically the same thing. Mertens has had numerous cards. Gueye had a Road to the Finals card. So let's see. Now Lucas is kind of new, and Mbabu had a Europa Road to the Finals card that was, I think, just an objective. Renato Sanches, I think, had a Footmas card. So Acuna, we talked about that one earlier. He had a Footmas card. So many of these cards are recycled. It makes it almost feel like just a money grab from EA in a way, which, I understand. I've talked about this before. I don't care if EA makes money, but it's like I'd almost rather see some different versions of cards or somebody that maybe hasn't been featured. Like Lucas Moura is a perfect example of a card that should be here. People like playing with him, but he hasn't had anything since his initial 83. So now he's got a version out there. So for us people that like Lucas or like the Premier League, like Brazilian players, whatever, there's a Lucas Moura version we have. But if you like Dries Mertens, there's already like 5 other versions of Dries Mertens that you can play with. So it's a little frustrating on that point, but I do think some of these cards are pretty nice. Now, I do like Dries Mertens a lot. He's been one of my favorite players to play with this year. And, for as far as Serie A goes, there haven't been that many great left wing options. I know CR7 had a Team of the Week left wing option, so that one was pretty nice. A lot of us have played with the Douglas Costa. Just the 84 Douglas Costa was really nice as far as opening up space, just flying down the wing and being able to dribble nice. But as far as other left wing options in Serie A, we haven't really had one, so it is nice that we have a good option that we can use over there. Mertens plays really amazing in game. You see here, they've already boosted him up 99 agility, 97 balance. He's just a little devil with the ball down in the box. 5'7", so he's just like whipping in and out of everybody, can just hold onto the ball. So I do really like the Dries Mertens. It's just that maybe it would be nice to have someone else out there. And similar, David Luiz, he is a monster center back on his player moments card. Just every time I go against him, seems like he does something amazing. So now for his CDM version, he is boosted from his CB version, I think in everything except defense. Yeah, Mertens is absolutely nasty, Rustic. You're exactly right. He's been so much fun for me to play with this year. Haven't played with him for a couple months. I think I played with his Champions League team of the group stage card. I think was the last one that I played with. Was a really phenomenal card. So now we got David Luiz, who would be a monster as well. So, but again, he just had one. Mahrez is always a lot of fun to play with, and now he's got really boosted agility, 96 agility, 90 balance, and he's going to have his 5-star skill moves. He's still left-footed, and I think that may be an upgrade to his weak foot. I'll have to double check on that, but I think he was 3-star weak foot. But so he's left. Let's take a look. Who has had their preferred foot change? So Ben Yedder now has a preferred foot of left. I'm not sure why that matters that much since he's 5-star weak foot. But the normal Ben Yedder is a right-footed player. I'm not sure. That would be kind of sacrilegious though. Messi's still left-footed. That'd kind of be crazy in a way to make Messi right-footed. So that's what all of us think of with Messi, just that left foot, just so nasty. That'd be really sacrilegious if they made Messi a right-footed player. What about Marcelo? He's still left-footed. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. This would be a monster of a card as well. They have released some really nice cards. You have to give them some credit there, and I'm sure they're going to be expensive. I guess let me look at that. Let me refresh FUTBin here, see what some of these prices are. It's going to be monstrous right now, especially with all the hype around them. They're showing Messi at 3.9 million right now. That's absolutely crazy. Atal at 400,000. Marcelo 1.1 million. Mertens 270,000. That's actually not that bad for that. I paid about that for his team of the group stage card. Now it's maybe, and it wouldn't be that hard to link really because you still have some good left back options in Serie A with Marcelo and that Delbert or league wide SBC card. They did I say Marcelo? Looks like Marcelo's over a million. Ben Yedder looks like he is extinct on the market right now. David Luiz 1.2 million. Mahrez 425,000. The Idrissa Gueye card is 64,000, but I would stay away from that just because of his strength. If you were going to change him to a CDM, he'd maybe be okay, but just that strength is so low. The Kondogbia that Rustic and I were talking about earlier are showing at 168,000 right now. To me, that's a bargain, but I still would say he'll probably come down. It's hard to say for sure, but it just seems like as people pack these, that the supply is going to bring the cost down. But I still think I wouldn't have any problem paying 160,000 for him, even if he did come down a little. I think that would be fine. And the Hateboer is showing, is that 154,000? That seems kind of high for him, but that is, I guess Serie A does not really have many good right back options, so I guess that makes sense. And this is a pretty nice right back. The Lucas is showing at 400,000. Mbabu 300,000. Renato Sanches looks like 85,000. The Kainz is at 100,000. Then Nandez is at 40,000. I'll look at him real quick. I was kind of looking at him as well earlier. He's another one who's a center back, but his strength is just a little bit low. It is a usable strength. It's not as low as Idrissa Gueye's, but it is a little bit lower than normal. Yeah, that's exactly right. I was reading Rustic's comment there. So yeah, Kondogbia was about 500K, and then next he's at 160. So I do think over the next several days they will drop more, but I know a lot of us want to get some of these guys just slotted into our weekend league team immediately. Then this Acuna card I think would be really nice. So it is nice to get him for free for just the objective. And let's see, what else do we have? Okay, we've got. Yeah, the Acuna card's really nice. Mkhitaryan looks really nice for an SBC. I do think the Mkhitaryan, especially when you compare this to some of these other prices, for me, 5-star weak foot raises the value of any card, so I think he would be really nice. I think his best position would be the CAM. I've been trying to play around with how. Let's look at my team a minute. Let's see how if I could get. I don't know that I could play Mkhitaryan in my team. Just I don't know if he has enough defense for where I would put him. So let me just look at my team a second, at my Christmas to Glory team. And if any of you are new here, please make sure to subscribe. We started completely over at Christmas doing the Christmas to Glory. I was just fed up with FIFA, wanted a new challenge. So let's take a look at this. Now, if I was going to play Mkhitaryan, I would probably replace him from the Awar card, but Awar offers some defense where Mkhitaryan would not. So I just don't know for sure exactly how I play him. In game, I've been playing a, let's see, didn't mean to back out there. In game, I've been playing a 4-2-2. So I'm thinking if Mkhitaryan was playing that like right CDM role, but I just don't think he has enough defense to do that. I'm trying to think who else I would fit in. So here's what I'm playing in game. I just don't know that Mkhitaryan could replace the Awar, and I don't know if he has enough pace to replace Acuna or James. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And then here's my Ben Yedder. That's no longer the best Ben Yedder version, so that's kind of frustrating. And, as far as center back, I've really loved Juan Jesus and Luis Felipe. I think they have been bargains for me. But, you see that Kondogbia. I'd like to figure out a way to get Kondogbia into the team. Oh, thank you, Blue Eyed Girl. I really appreciate that. So it'll be really interesting to see. I don't know. I've just recently made this change to the back line. I got fed up. I just didn't think Sergio Ramos was playing that well for me. I had Ramos and just not informed Varane. And I do think Juan Jesus and Luis Felipe are an upgrade for them, even though excuse me, even though I think that the Ramos is strong and Varane is strong. I just think Felipe and Juan Jesus are stronger. I just have not really loved this 91 Ramos. I was really excited when I got him, but he just did not really do it for me. So we'll just see what ends up happening. But I just don't think Mkhitaryan would replace here. I'd love to get Kondogbia into the team. Like if you compare him, like Jesus has 83 strength, 97 aggression, but that Kondogbia has like 97 strength. So just think they would just really shove people off the ball. Luis Felipe has 87 strength, 99 aggression. So, I don't know exactly what's going to happen there. So let's take a look. Let's just get back over here. I'm just trying to think where could I work any of these new people into the team? Let's take a look at our shapeshifters again. I just don't know where I'm going to put anybody. Like Atal. I really want to try out this Atal. Maybe we should go into a match and try Atal out. I don't know. I'd just be curious to try that out on a loan version of his. Let's see what we can do here. Go back onto my main team here. Let's see how we could get this Atal out there. I don't know if on Atal if I would run. Now I could just pull Acuna out and put in the Atal. Maybe I would do that and try that out for a match. I would rather have Atal over Ben Yedder because I'd rather Atal play up top, I believe. Let's just put this. Let's just put Ter Stegen back here. Let's take a look at this. So there's the Atal. So that would link up nicely. Now he's got enough pace already. Now I think he could play on the wing, honestly. I wonder if would we rather put a sniper or a deadeye on him? I'm kind of thinking a sniper just to really boost that agility. Let's put let's put a sniper on him. And let's go into a match. Let's just try. I'm dying to try out this Atal. Let's try out Atal and then we'll wrap up the video. But I'm dying. Let's go into need to get some of my Champions League in anyway. So let's try out a Champions League match, a weekend league match, and see if this Atal does anything in game. So I'm just excited to try that out. We need to give everybody a squad fitness card. All right, let's go into a match. Let's see how Atal plays in game. I'm just really excited to try that out. I'll probably switch Ben Yedder out onto the wing, even though I feel like Ben Yedder is going to play. Yeah, I think so, Rustic. I agree with you. So going up against a pretty nice team. That Carrier card is one I've been interested in trying out as well. I haven't been able to figure out how to link them because I don't want to switch to what this guy has, Keylor Navas in goal. So, but I think that Kara card does look pretty nice, but I just haven't been able to try them out or be able to link them the way I'd want to. I think Atal's wearing #1 out there. That's perfect. And then at the first break, I will adjust Atal and Ben Yedder. Or maybe I'll bring Neymar onto the wing. Neymar is great playing on the wing too. I get so worried. Ben Yedder, the worst thing about Ben Yedder is he just, ooh, better be careful. We almost gave up a goal there. That was crazy. Ben Yedder does not have a lot of stamina. So when he's on the wing, he just tires out so fast. I'm just trying to get a feel here. Let's see how Atal controls the ball. Not bad control. You know, he should be at like 99 agility with the sniper. Vignette, hold on to the ball, baby. Good job. Now this is the frustration with playing FIFA now. You can just see everybody's back here basically defending. You know, you can't dribble out because you run into everybody. But Vignetter twisting and turn. Oh, gets blocked. He's just running into just nonstop people staying back, then running out for the counter. I've been pretty frustrated with FIFA the last several, I guess, almost weeks, basically, where ever since it just seemed like everybody's playing this way drop back stuff. You know, it's kind of a problem early, then people adjusted from it, now it's kind of becoming a problem again. Everybody just playing this like one depth stuff, basically. So we'll put Atal up top. I'm excited to see what he'll do. We'll have Neymar on the wing. Neymar is amazing on the wing like that, so we'll see what will happen. I just am dying to see if that Atal is going to be worth it or not. I think he was at like 400,000. Now he's one who I definitely think will be coming down quite a bit from that price. Yeah, exactly, Rustic. It's frustrating. You're just like trying to smash into a wall, smash into a wall, smash into a wall, and you know you end up giving up some type of counter goal because you just get mentally frustrated with it. Nice save, Donnarumma. The other thing that gets me frustrated, the passing is just really poor this year too. We ended up giving up a turnover on the passing there. And our opponents taking their sweet time, watching replays and not sending in their corner. Atal. There we go. Atal, baby. That might be the man. That may be the man right there. I think that could be an amazing card. And you could play this card anywhere from striker on basically down to almost even a center back. So that's a pretty amazing card right there. So that was nice. He had really nice turning in the box, was able to move. I think the sniper chem style is just going to be amazing for him. Ball drifted away from me, trying to get out. D it up. Come on, baby. D it up. D it up. Get on him. Get on him. Yeah, that gets on my nerves so bad this year, Rustic. Like the passing is probably the thing that frustrates me the most. I'll be like there. I was trying to pass wide and it went straight forward, and then we end up giving up a goal because I was trying to pass wide. It goes straight up, hits my opponent right in the foot. So it's the passing is probably the thing that's frustrated me the most this year is that you're trying to pass to a certain player. And I understand that passing power has an impact on the game or where the pass is going to go, but it's never been a problem like it has been except this year. This is where your passes just do not go where you want them to go. All right, got some space here for Atal. Oh, good defending by my dude there. Oh, there we go. Come on, Atal, get it out. So there, Atal had a little bit of a chance there. He didn't feel as much. Not that that was the best chance in the world, but he didn't feel like that goal scorer where he just kind of buried the ball. Kind of had like a weird touch to it a little bit. See if we can get anything set up. Work on Neymar down the wing. Nothing doing there. Okay, at least we retained the ball. Smash into the wall one more time. Ben Yedder. Turn back around. Ben Yedder's agility. Oh my, how did he get that ball back? I thought he was free. Thought he was free. Oh, come on, get the ball. Really weak shot there from Atal. So after that first kind of real touch, the last couple have not been the best chances. And again, I know that wasn't from the best position, didn't look right, but I was moving my analog stick trying to move him, but he just didn't quite respond there. So I'm not ready to kind of replace Ben Yedder with Atal at this point, but we'll keep trying. Go tell us. Back to Ben Yedder. Oh, man. Felt like that should have been a goal. Didn't get a good final pass from Daniel James. Oh, Atal. That was pretty. Yeah, Kondogbia down to 140. Thanks for updating us, Rustic. So Atal, I'm gonna watch my replay here because my man had just watched his replay, so we might as well celebrate it. I don't even know how to do half the celebrations. I usually just skip my goals, but just wanted to talk a second and watch this goal. So Atal kind of stops and just, man, yeah, that was a nice shot from Atal right there. So two really nice goals from him. So he's had two amazing touches, two not the best touches in the world, but still just really crazy. Cannot complain about that at all. At all, at all. Oh, come on. Keep the ball. Awar. I do love Awar too. Awar's really smooth on the ball. Think you could. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't realize it was almost halftime, but that's fine. You could almost make a really nice League On team now. Now, the keeper, I don't think Navas is that great, but you can make a pretty strong League On team at this point. I mean, just so many really amazing League Un cards from that Acuna that I put on the bench is really nice. If you had that Atal right back version is really nice. Now you've got some nice center back options with Camera and Kira, and I probably wouldn't put Idrissa Gueye as a center back, but just you can make a really nice League Un team at this point. And of course Mbappe and Neymar. Go, 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 go. See, there's another one that's going to be offside. You're hitting the button and it just does not recognize what's going on. And then you see that runner, and the pass is going to come and he's going to be offside, but at that point, you just can't even really stop it. Good defending, Luis Felipe. Let's break out. Our man's playing a little bit more, trying to, I guess, get the goal. It doesn't feel quite as bad drop back. I don't even know what the heck happened there. Okay, it looks like it must have been deflected. Yeah, he's playing a little bit of a higher line there. Terrible pass by me. So that is nice. That will open things up a little bit. We'll work it around. Oh, come on, Daniel James. Turn back around. The other thing, Luis Felipe and Juan Jesus, very agile. Agility is very important to me on a center back this year. Oh yeah, our man's definitely playing some increased pressure, which is fine. We just got to be ready for it. Let's get over there, get over there. Okay, that's fine, no problem. Goal kicks are another thing that's terrible this year. I've just started calling everybody back. I've given up too many goals or too many good chances by just having someone steal the goal kick. I felt like it should have been a foul. I gotta get there. Oh man, I'm talking about giving up a goal off a goal kick. I end up giving up one from turning it over in my own end, so that's terrible. Felt like we've had a lot more chances, but the two that our man has had, he has buried. Terrible pass from Awar. So let's just get it back. I guess we can call on Atal, who is on a hat trick. See if he can complete the deal. Let's see if we can get Daniel James breaking. Come on, go, buddy. That's good defending by him. I'll give it to him. That was a good defensive move. He controlled his left back, moved him over. Nice move. All right, so we got a free kick. I don't know if it's close enough to go for it or not, or if we'll try to do some type of free kick maneuver. 26 yards, maybe we'll go for it. Let's see. He did move his keeper slightly. Yes. All right, I'll have a corner. Not the best free kick in the world. It's a little bit longer out of my comfort zone than what I usually like to take for the free kick. Oh man, I I thought Ben Yedder had that one buried. Ben Yedder not controlling the ball, getting blown through. Come on, Essien. Come on, Daniel James. Able to run it down, but just so far close to the end line, not able to really do much with it. Ah. Felt like we pickpocketed that one. Let's see what's going on in the game. So he's had more shots than I thought. I didn't really remember how many shots. We've had a ton more possession, a lot better pass accuracy, but we've just got to get that last goal, try to bury it. I don't know if I should sub off Ben Yedder. He's starting to get a little tired, but I'll just keep him on there for now. Atal, if you see his stamina, it's still very, very high, so that's really nice. I'd like to get Neymar a little more involved. Maybe I could put Neymar up top and take Ben Yedder off. I don't know where I wanted the pass. Woo! I thought that was going to be punched right into the path of an oncoming player. See if we can get Daniel James run. We haven't had a really good Daniel James run yet. Oh, not where I wanted it. Bad turnover. Get Neymar involved. I've hardly even used Neymar this time. Seems like he's kind of disappeared on the wing a little bit. All right, got a little bit of Daniel James. That's the only bad thing about Wan-Bissaka. He cannot pass that well. Oh, get it, get it. Nice pass, Essien. Oh, hold it, Ben Yedder. Yeah, our man's kind of back to his drop back counter style. Oh, that's a weak foul, weak foul. Yeah, that would have been offside anyway. We got a chance for one more run. Can we do it? Go Daniel James. Break through there. Get by, get by. Come on. Who's back here? Finish it. Neymar get kicked out. I cannot believe that. And one more chance. Ben Yedder. Atal, no, gets blocked. Oh, man, man, man. Cannot believe that ending there. I thought we had that buried a couple times. I guess let's go ahead and take Ben Yedder off. Let's bring on... Let's put Orsic here, and let's put Neymar up top so we can get Neymar a little bit more involved, and we'll let Orsic make some runs down the wing. I think Awar is still fine for now. Sometimes I'll bring Ziyech on for Awar. I think that'll be fine, but I think we can get it going. I thought we had the win right there in regulation, but he got the clearance off the line. I have to go to extra time, unfortunately, but it should be fine. I didn't look. I wonder what they did to the stamina on the right wing Ben Yedder card. I wonder if they increased that a lot or if it's just like a normal like +1, +2 thing. And now we've got Atal and Neymar working. Yeah, our man is definitely back to his like drop back style. Ah. Atal, yes, the hat trick for Atal, and that one he buried with his left foot, so that was beautiful. Having Neymar up top there made a difference, able to give that really nice pass, and Atal just buries that one. So a hat trick on his debut match. He's been phenomenal for me. I really, really like him a lot. I'll have to play with him a little bit more. It's hard to say if he's not. I don't want to say he's better than Ben Yedder by any means, but he's playing at that level. I love having 5-star weak foot. You just don't have to think about it. You just blast the ball in the box. Just really, really nice. So hat trick for Atal in his debut match. Very, 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 very nice. And also, like, I wouldn't have any problem playing Atal at like even a CM role. He probably could even. I didn't dig as much into his CDM to his defensive stats if he could play CDM, but he probably could even play CDM. Oh, 85 stamina. Wow. Oh, go. Oh, I'd be offside. Dang, dang, dang. All right, let's go. So now if we can hold up defensively, I feel like we've only given up 2 good chances, but he buried both of those. So we've just got to continue to fight. It does look like he's playing a little more aggressively. Oh, I thought we were going to have Neymar free. He got blocked. I think that was by his Bernat. Good defending, Alex Telles. Let's go with Orsic, see if we can get one more chance before the break. He bumped off Orsic, but Orsic still running. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Terrible pass. I wanted that to go short. Can we get one more chance? Okay, so that's going to go into the second half of extra time. Let's see if we need to make any more changes. Sometimes I need to bring Awar off at about this stage if this happens, but we shall see what's going on. Let's look at his stamina. I'll go ahead and take Awar off because he has to do a lot of running from that position. I have him as my box-to-box. I like bringing Ziyech in. He just has so much control. I was starting Ziyech pretty early on in the Christmas to Glory series because he was a free card that was just top level, but he's hard to link, so I've had to pull him out of my starting lineup. But that Awar card's the Ziyech card's absolutely amazing. I think that's just what I'll run with. I don't think I'll make any more changes. Daniel James is still, I haven't done a lot with him this match, but his pace is still game changing. So I'll leave him out there. He still has enough stamina to make some runs. So let's try this out. Hopefully we can hold out, not have to go to pins. It's a complete crapshoot now that they have it where you can't tell. I mean, I like it and hate it, the changes they made to the pins where you can't tell where someone's going. It kind of just makes it completely random at this point, but that's just part of it. Let's see if we can take advantage of the aggression and get that insurance goal. Yeah, that's a foul. Back over. Ziyech. Ziyech is just an absolute monster. I miss him. I'd love to be able to get him back into the team. He's just absolute monster. So that's nice. Now I feel pretty comfortable with our 2-goal advantage. It'd be a big choke job at this point if we were to blow this. So able to break through in extra time. So that is nice. Yeah, so I got Daniel James running much. Our opponent has done a good job of limiting the wing play Wing play is very important, so he's done a good job of limiting that. Pretty much everything we've had has come through the middle. Now let's see if we can do anything else with Atal. No, not much there. Thanks, Rustic. I appreciate that, brother. That should be offside. I tried to pull up. No, he was on. Oh, we give up a really weak goal there. I was trying to play him off. I thought for sure he was offside. Thought for sure he was offside. Now we do have to be a little careful so we don't have that epic choke job that I just referred to. And we can kill a little bit of clock. You know, I hate doing that, but there's just the shooting is like so boosted, or feels like the scripting, whatever you want to call it, feels so boosted late. I've given up too many leads like this in like the 120th minute or 90th minute, whatever it is. So, you know, I just don't want to risk that at this point and go to something like penalties. It's just a complete crapshoot. So I'll even do the really cheap maneuver there. Get out there, Donnarumma. See if Donnarumma can control it for another minute of gameplay. Draw the foul there. That's fine. That's really cheap. I hate doing that, and I hate when people do that. But like I said, I've blown too many like with that type of opportunity, so don't want to do that again. Felt like they should have blown the whistle there. There we go. When it goes back, so we got the win. I just didn't want to. I couldn't face myself tomorrow if I'd have blown a 2-goal lead when like the last 10 minutes of extra time. So we took the win. Atal 6 shots on goal, or 6 shots. It looks like 3 goals. Absolutely insane for this shapeshifter debut. Really, really liked playing with him. So he finished with a 10.0 rating. He had 3 goals. Ziyech had a goal. Neymar had 2 assists. Ben Yedder had an assist. And Essien had an assist. If any of you are still deciding between Essien or Vieira or any of those, I've really liked playing with Essien. I've got a detailed review of him on my channel. He is really good at everything, but just not an expert at anything. He's nothing is exceptional, but he's just solid everywhere. And let's see, so passes completed, Atal 25 of 26, you know, did good with his dribbles as well, so he's very involved in the play. So very, very nice. I'm really happy with that Atal. I think he was a really strong player. Let's see what he is going for now. So I'm just kind of curious what is his price on the market at this point. Earlier when I looked, it was about 400,000. So let's take a look on the market as far as yeah, I know what you mean, Rustic. I know I hate doing it, but you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to win. And let's see, let's look at Atal on the market. I don't know if he has another tradable special card, so he may be one that's easy to look for. Some of these guys, like if you're looking for Messi, he's going to have 3 or 4 different special cards, so he's going to be hard to kind of just filter. I guess you could filter his to the position, so I guess that's true. Some of these you could filter the position. But let's see if he's under 400K yet. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he had that one inform earlier in the year. So let's make a min price of 100,000. So no, he's not even below 400 at this point. 430. So yeah, so I see 425. So it's still pretty pricey. I don't know that I could say he's worth that much. That is a lot of coins to put into a player. But he would be very versatile. I do think he would come down quite a bit. But that is a ton of coins to put into a player. So 425,000 coins. I feel like he's going to come down to at least that 300,000 coin range within the next few days. Maybe not during this weekend league, during this weekend, but I do think he will come down for sure. Let's see where Kondogbia is now. Kondogbia, I don't think he has another special card either, because I believe, so yeah, not that low yet. 136, 146. So yeah, you can have, there's a Kondogbia for 140K, so that's an absolute monster card. And I do feel, again, even though this is already pretty low, I think he's going to keep coming down a little bit. Just maybe not this weekend league. It'll probably be like that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and definitely when people get their weekend league rewards next week. Usually what I do for new promos, when there's someone I want to buy, it kills you because you have to wait. You want to just plug them in immediately. But if you wait till next week's weekend league rewards, that'll be, people have been packing them all week. Plus, at those rewards times, people are just going to be packing them and packing them and packing them. So it will come down a little bit from there. So that Kondogbia would be a monster card. The Atal is a monster card, but I would wait till he comes down a little bit more. But Anyways, guys, this is going to wrap up the video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun. Atal with a hat trick on his debut. We'll take a look at some more of these shapeshifters. Please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Please follow me on Twitter. Follow me everywhere. But I'll see you guys soon. Bye.